Hi guys, welcome back. Well, one of the first things that I did on this Holbrook lathe when I first got it was to I didn't have any collet chucks at the time, and I had a 3-jaw and a 4-jaw chuck that came with it, but no collets, and this piece is one of the first things I did on it to try and make a ER32 collet chuck myself without buying one, just for being cheap and a bit of practice. Now this is a flange, a drive flange that came off a very large electrical motor, and it's a D14 spindle nose on this particular lathe, and I'd machined the back to accept the 3 cam pins, and mounted it onto the spindle, and then machined an ER32 chamfer and thread for the nuts on the front. And it's a good few years ago. I can't remember if it worked well or not, but since then I've got the Bernard collet chuck for this lathe, so really this is redundant, and it's just been lying around gathering dust. Now I've been looking to buy a backplate, a chuck backplate for the Smart and Brown, and been looking online. At the moment there's not a great option with them, and then I rediscovered this. Now the spindle nose on the Smart and Brown, it's 1 3/4 inch diameter by 8 teeth per inch. So I've been measuring this, and I do believe that I will be able to get 1 3/4 inch thread, internal thread on this end. If I remove this threaded section, I think that then will be there'll be sufficient meat there to get a 1 3/4 inch thread on it, and then I can spin it round and turn the back down to accept a chuck. So that's the plan for that. But what I'd like to do first of all, I've got this is another collet chuck that I made for the Progress lathe. That I think this is a number 6 moist taper that fits into the spindle nose. And again, I think this is a ER40 chamfer on this that I made. And again, I can't remember if I had any success with this, but since that I've got the Jacobs rubber flex collet system for it now. So again, this is really redundant. And I was thinking that again, I've just got that 1 3/4 inch, just slightly over, so I'd get an 1 3/4 inch thread on that. I was thinking I'd put 1 3/4 inch by 8 male thread on this first of all, and then when I come to machine the internal thread, I'll have something to check it with without having to take it off the chuck. So that's going to be the first job, guys. I've got to figure out somewhere to say, I think it's a D6 morse on this, so this won't fit directly into the spindle nose. I think it's a number 4 morse on the Holbrook, so this won't go directly into the spindle. So maybe end up turning this between centres. I have got a hole in the centre that was accept the drawbar. Yeah, I've got to figure out some way of mounting this, and then I can turn this end down to 1 3/4 inch. Well guys, I've just been up to make a brew and realised that my lovely postman has just delivered some cobalt drills that I'd ordered. I only ordered these yesterday, They're Bosch 8% cobalt. I'm hoping the intention with these guys, I'm going to keep these only for use in the ER32 collets that I've got that will go into the tailstock on the lathes, and I'm hoping by using a collet they won't start having the shank chewed up. So they certainly look nice. Expensive, but I'm hoping those will last quite a while. Yeah, I've got one or two ER32 collets, but I haven't got a full set. These go up to 10mm, so I've got some more on order. So very pleased with those. Very nice. Don't tell the wife. Well, I've come up with this solution, guys. I've got this socket and the correct size collet that will go into the R40 chuck. So the intention is I clamp that down. I can put that then into the forejaw, supported this end with a live centre, indicate this end, and then start to turn a section of this parallel, and then once I've got sufficient on this side I can swap that round then, and then put that into one of the Bernard collets, and I'll then be able to turn this end down to the 1 3/4 inch for the thread that I need. So I think that's probably the easiest solution. Looking good. I've got it running parallel now, so that's the second largest collet that I've got for the chuck. So yeah, I'm going to take it down to that size. Well, I've started taking some of the thread off now. What I'd like to do, this is the narrowest live centre that I've got. That's the one that I normally use, but this is the narrowest one. What I'd like to do is to get that in the centre there, drill a centre hole in the main body, and then have this in the tilt stock to support it. But at the moment it's not going far enough in. That's the depth it needs to be before the point actually touches the centre. So what I'm going to do, it's 1 3/4 inches is what I'm aiming for, so still got enough material on there. Even on the back, once I get past this flange, there's still enough material there just to give me the 1 3/4 inches. So I'm going to take this lip back far enough for the point of the live centre to start to bite. I think by doing that as well, because I've got the chamfer here from the original ER, well, it was an ER 32 or a 40 this, it might have been a 40, but as I start to go farther in, what it means is the actual wall of the material start to get thicker, because there's the 1 3/4 inches. So killing two birds with one stone really there, guys. Probably got about 10mm thickness of wall now. Taking the thread down, so that's a bonus. We're just touching on the back now. Instead of taking any more up, guys, I might just shampoo this leading edge here so it allows the solid part of the body to go in. Yeah, before I do that, I'm going to take this down to the 1 3/4 inches. Yeah, I don't want to reduce the length of this anymore because we're just clearing the original chamfer now, so if I take this back anymore I'm going to be losing the depth of thread that I'm able to machine onto it. Yeah. Yeah, it's about 1 3/4 inches that way as well, so I'm going to call that good, guys. I might just put a chamfer on this inside edge to allow we're just touching the bottom, but needs to go in probably another 1/8 of an inch to get a grip, so I think I'll just chamfer the inside of this side. Well, I've set the lathe up for cutting imperial threads, and I've got the gears positioned for 8 teeth per inch. I've just taken the first pass now, so I'm just going to check it with the... Yeah, those are lining up with 8, so I think we're good there. I've got the cross side set, so the cross slide is going to advance to take the cuts. Sorry, the compound, I should say the compound slide is going to advance to take the cuts. The cross slide is just going to clear the threads on the return. I've got everything locked down there, so I think we're okay. Well, that's the mill side done, guys. I'm going to call it a day there. Next time we'll do the female side, and now I've got the male thread, I'll be able to check it without taking this piece out of the choke. So as always guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.